Alright, start by dragging your clip into the timeline. Slow motion video work best when you record your video in 60 fps. 60 fps means 60 frames per second. That doesn't mean you can't use 30 frames per second. You can still use it, but 60 frames per second work better. So make sure your video clip has a frame rate of at least 60 fps upward. Right now you can see my video. This video here is recorded in 30 fps. It's not bad if I want to use it in slow motion, but recording in 60 fps is better because it gives you smooth playback. But the question is, what if you have already recorded your video in 30 fps? Do you still need to go back and record your video again from scratch, from beginning in 60 fps before you can do the slow motion effect? The answer is no. You can actually modify this video. This already made video you have created for 30 fps, you can actually change that to 60 fps. So to do that, if your video is selected, make sure you click on empty space like this. Don't click on this video like this. If you click on the video, you won't see the option to modify the video. If I click on empty space, you see this option here that says modified. This is what I really need. So don't forget, if you click on the video, which means you are selecting the video, you won't see the modify option here. But if you click on empty space here, then you see the modify option. Click on it, then go down under the frame rate, click on it, then you see a lot of options to choose from. You see 60 fps. Right now the video is originally 30 fps, so I will choose 60 fps, then click on save. Alright, now let's go back to the video. You can see that it is now showing 60 fps. I've successfully changed it from 30 to 60, so you don't need to start all over again to record your video in 60 fps. But next time, if you want to record your video and you have it in mind to do the slow motion effect, you can use your camera setting to change it to 60 fps. But by the way, if you can't still change it, you can actually modify it here in Capcut. I hope that makes sense. Alright, now that we have changed our video to 60 fps, it is okay to start applying the slow motion effect. Now click on the video to select it. This time not on empty space but on the video itself. Click on it to select it. Go to this right panel right here. You can see this right panel here. You see options like video, audio and speed. We want to apply slow motion effect, so I will click on the speed tab. Now you are going to see two options. You see speed and duration. Both options allow you to apply the slow motion effect. So to apply the slow motion effect is to move the speed slider here to the left. The more you move it to the left, the slower it becomes. Right now it is at normal speed. You can see it 1.00. This is at normal speed. This is when the video is normal, it's playing normally, so it's at normal speed. Now to apply the slow motion effect is to move the slider to the left, to the way you want it. Let's put it on here. Let's check it out. Alright, so you can see that the slow motion effect is already taking place. So as I mentioned earlier, the more you take the slider to the left, the more the video becomes slower, and the more you take the slider to the right, the more the video becomes faster. So let us try how it is when we take the slider to the right. Let's see. You can see the speed increase a lot, right? So when you take the slider to the left, it becomes slower. You take the slider to the right, it becomes faster. Alright, you can actually reduce or increase it by using this arrow. If you don't want to move the slider like this, you can actually use this little arrow here. This downward allow you to move it to the left, while this allow you to move it to the right, whichever way you find convenient. Alright, another way to slow down your video clip is to use the duration. You can either use the speed option or duration option. So if you want to use duration option, this duration option and speed option work hand in hand. So if it is here you want to use to slow your video, the thing is that the more you increase the duration of the video, the slower the video become. Now as you can see, I'm increasing the duration of the video to 126.7 seconds. So let's see how it look like. Let's check it out. You can see the video becomes slower. Now let me reduce it to like the lowest. Let me reduce it. You can see I've reduced it to 1.5. Now let's see how the video becomes very fast, right? So the thing is that you can either use speed or duration to make a slow motion video. If it is speed you want to use, just keep in mind that if you move it to the right, it becomes very fast. If you move it to the left, it becomes slower. If it is duration you want to use, if you move the duration higher, it becomes slower. If you move the duration lower, it becomes faster. So whichever way you choose, it will give you that slow motion effect. Alright, let me show you one more thing. If I have messed up with your settings, let's say you want to go back to the way the video is playing normally, you can click on this reset. You don't need to delete this full CapCut and import the video again. No, that's a waste of time. Just come to this option that says reset, click on it. You see it has been resetted to the way it is before as the normal video. So always click on reset. Alright, what I just showed you is slow motion for the whole clip. What about if you want to do it on a particular clip? Let's say a particular section of the video, you want that particular section to be in slow motion but the rest of the video should play normally. What you should do is that you just move your play head to the point where you want that slow motion effect to take place. Then click on the video, click on this option that says split, or you press Ctrl B on your keyboard to split it. Then move the playhead to the next place where you want the slow motion to end. Click on the split button again. Now we have gotten this middle clip. We want only this middle clip to be in slow motion. We want here to play normally, here to play normally, middle to play in slow motion. So you do the same thing, select the middle one. Now take the slider to the left, to the way I showed you earlier. You see that only this clip becomes slow. So let's check it out. Alright, so let's check it out. This is normal, this is the normal play. Now this has become slow motion, going back to normal, right? So you can see it plays normally from here, then when it gets to here it plays in slow motion, then when it gets to here continue to play back in normal speed. This technique is helpful especially if you want to highlight a particular thing in your video, you want to highlight a particular section, or you want to talk about something very important. So you just split that particular section where you want to apply the slow motion effect. But by the way, it's entirely up to you. If you still want the whole video to be in slow motion, you can still do the same thing as I showed you in this video. Alright guys, so this is how we come to the end of today's video. If you found this video useful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe for more videos just like this one, and I will see you in my next video.